Hey guys, what's up? This is the man himself, Playtest IRL, with his first place deck profile for the pod today.
Yeah,
What'd you play?
I played fairies with it was basically chaos fairies, which was a Carpath list.
Oh, nice.
So shout out to Carpath for putting me on this list, and because I don't play test enough, even though this place is this video is called Playtest IRL. I'm a content creator at heart, not a player. But anyways, I was able to win a pod, which is nice. So I have some credibility with you guys, so that you guys think you don't think I'm trash or anything. Here's my proof that I'm not that trash. Okay, cool.
Get into the list.
Get into the list. Yeah. Christia's good. Christia's good because I can do this little cool combo where I can crash these cool guys like 4 times. I actually messed up the line. The line is I'm supposed to go. I don't play one, by the way. One of the Nova Summoner. So the line is I'm supposed to go Shiny Angel attack, and then you go Nova Summoner attack, and then you go Shiny Angel into DD Warrior Lady. That's the line. Why is my monsters out of the way? Okay, so and then you remove the monster that you kept crashing your monster in, and then you have 4 fairies, and then you go Special Christie.
Oh, nice. So you remove the card and you get a plus.
Yeah, you remove the card. So I messed up the line where I went through all the Shining Angels first, and then I went to the Nova Summoner, and then I was like, okay, I gotta improvise, because Nova Summoner only gets a fairy. So that being said, that I had to go into a fairy. I went to an Honest. So an Honest will help me get there. Oh yeah. So you get an Honest, and then you special summon Christia, you fetch back a fairy, and then you bounce the Honest back to you. That's another line in play if you don't want to go this line. So yeah, just know your lines.
Cool.
That's your line. Okay. I play DD Warrior Lady. Play for 3 Heralds because Herald's a really good card. It's like a Gamma on steroids. So yeah, so it's really good. It also fills up your drop area or your graveyard so that you have more fairies so you could fill up the drop for Christia, so you can summon Christia.
Christia is pretty important for this deck.
Absolutely. But I don't drop it every game. So it's important in locking out your opponent from using Battle Fader, Gores, Tragodia, you name it, and then on the following turn. I'll go into something called Hidden Value, which is going to be on my next video. I'll talk about Hidden Value so that you guys understand what it means. The card that Carpath plays and I don't is Enrise. I don't play Enrise in this deck. So instead of playing Enrise, mostly because I don't own it, but secondly because it is a monster that requires a specific amount of monsters to be in your graveyard. So I play Marshmallow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Marshmallow is a fairy type. Also, it's really good against in time. So you'll set it, and when it gets attacked, they take 1,000. Also, fairy that you can fetch off of Arshor Christia and Herald of Vortex Light.
Was it useful today?
Yeah, definitely useful. It forces out people to answer it with like against heroes. They have to answer it with Smashing Ground or Gemini Spark. Those are the 2 cards, and if they play Absolute Zero, they have to tribute off their Absolute Zero somehow to destroy my Marshmallow.
Oh, so it gets a lot of value.
Yeah, it gets a lot of value, but it gives me a lot of time to because this deck is really monster heavy, and so you want to draw into your like really powerful spells and monsters, and so he buys you time against the hero matchup. So yeah, that's my reasoning for Marshmallow. Yeah, and then side it out against decks like Blackwings because they pierce, and you don't want to have a guy that can pierce like every turn.
Right.
2800 is a lot for Armwing to go to your face, so side this card out. Play only 1 Raikou, just because Carpath said so. So 1 Raikou. Plus, it makes sense because you don't want to you want to open with this, but you don't want to draw into it.
Right.
So it's something that's the ratio why. It also helps you fill up the drop of the graveyard so you can have more fairies for Christia. I think I'm done with all the lights. No, I play Cyber Dragon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Most people like to side this card.
Yeah, well, Cyber Dragon is good because of 2 reasons. It goes into Ancient Sacred Wyvern with this, so that helps you OTK better. Also, it's a Black Rose, so you can make Black Rose. Accessing level 7s are really important in this deck just because you could probably blow out their whole cards with the Herald. So that's why I think this is better than Gamma because it's a tuner that you can synchro with.
Did that come up today?
Yes, it did. Yeah, so I made Ancient Sacred Wyvern and I attack for game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why Cyber Dragon's in here. Also, it's helpful because you could attack over big not level 4 monsters like Shura, even Rare Creeper Spy.
And machine decks and card trippers.
Right. Contact Fusion. I never played against Machina Gadgets today, so yeah, that's another reason. So play Cyber Dragon, guys. Then I play the second Honest. Honest was really good today. Yeah, there's nothing
Broken.
to say. It's a fairy type too. For those of you guys who don't know, I only play 2 with the Alchemist, mainly because I don't want to have too many normal summons in this deck. It is a good card to like grind with, but this is not a grind deck. This is a combo deck that tries to kill your opponent as quickly as possible. So it's a mid-range deck. Let's call it that. The other reason why I don't play third copy is because I don't own it, but I lent it to my friend. He never gave it back. So there's that. Yeah, and then I play Cyber Valley because you can get this off of Shiny Angel. So like if they try to like be aggressive and try to kill all your Shiny Angels, you can end on a Cyber Valley and then end their battle phase.
Nice. Do you combat that with Mind Control?
Yes, Mind Control and Break Control. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the lights. I played 3 Kais. I always had one out because it plays too many Kaises.
Would you think about cutting one in the future?
Yeah, I probably would.
So too many guys.
Yeah, too many Kais. I would drop it down to 2. Kais actually is really good against Black Wings because you can banish the Dark Monster and they take burn damage. But yeah, it's really big. It does 3,400 damage against Black Wings. They don't have a board. I play 2 Battle Faders. Why? Because you can fetch it off of a Dimensional Alchemist if you get it on top of your deck. But even if when you use it, it banishes itself when it leaves the board. So you can tribute summon for Caius, and this gets banished, and then your D Alchemist is alive now. So that's also it's also fairy. Caius Sorcerer. You want to be able to push the tempo sometimes. So like sometimes they have like no monsters on the board. You want to be able to push tempo by spell summoning as much as possible, and Chaos Sorcerer lets you do that. Yeah, almost said. Don't play this card, Dark Run. Always a dead card. You draw it. I just was trying to be cute because I can play Card Trooper. I play Card Trooper in this deck, so hopefully I can mill more Dark monsters. But yeah, don't play Dark Run.
So
I
Dark
cite
Run
it out
and
all
Caius.
the time. Yeah, I'll just cut Caius and Dark Run for something else. Yeah, Gore's best card in the game right now. I just think it's really good because it can beat over a lot of things like Stardust and stuff. And I actually went for OTK. I dropped a Gore's, and then the token was 24 because the Caius attacked me. And then I brain controlled and I summoned the Herald, and Herald and the brain controlled monster turned into a Red Dragon Archfiend, which was Caius. And then 27, 24, and 31, 3,000 is 8,100 damage. So Gore's good. Play it. Sangan. It searches out everything in this deck mostly. Sometimes if you want to be defensive and you smell that they're trying to kill you, you can actually search for Battle Fader with this guy if he dies. And so Battle Fader will let you survive. Sorry about the mess here. And then the last monster I play is Tragodia. Really good. Sometimes I'll have traps in my hand, and I know that traps are useless sometimes when it's the first turn of the game. So I'll drop Trag, and my trap cards will add attack powers to this guy, and I'll attack and force out a trap, or I'll steal monsters. But yeah, he's a dark monster too. Spells I play is Allure, because I play a lot of darks. Maybe I'll cut this. I always side deck this out, because I always cut the Caius. Anytime you side out a dark monster, take out the Allure. Thumb. What was the word? Rule of thumb. Brain Control, broken. Don't need to explain that. 1 book, because I side Decree, and I sided 2 more books. Book is good. I don't play 3 Book of Moons like some fairy players do, but I definitely do only keep 1. Heavy Storm, broken. I don't know. I can explain that. MST, good. This is good because you have a tuner, which is
Cyber Valley.
And Cyber Valley. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. So you can synchro and draw cards. Mirror Force, good card. So the different thing that I play is I actually pick traps. So I thought that Card Path was gonna set like a new meta where everyone's gonna be on this deck. So having Decree in your deck is not that good. So I just main deck defensive traps. So I main deck Mirror Force, Torrential, Dust Shoot. This is not a defensive trap, but it's a good open up with it. So you side it out going second. But unless you're playing against the Chaos Fairy deck, then you keep this in going second because they have a large hand all the time. And then you have Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted is cool because you can pitch it off with. I pitched off Christia with Herald, and then it's in the graveyard, and you can flip Call, and then suddenly you have a walking Vanity's Fiend.
Nice. Did you wish that you played Decrees instead of the battle traps?
No, I don't, because I did play a lot of matchups where the battle traps were better.
Nice.
Yeah, and then return because I only resolved this once today, and I didn't even win with it, so there's that. But you can set it up to where it's like OTK. Yeah, let's return. Let's go into the extra deck. I played 2 Chimera Tech Fortress. I didn't play against machines today, and no one played left the machine out there, so that's smart. I play Ancient Sticker Wyvern. I talked about this already. Goes for OTK. I play Ancient Fairy Dragon. I never played against Gravekeepers, and when I did, I couldn't make a level 7 anyways. Someone royal attributed me 3 times, and I still won. So yeah, don't get royal attributed, and even if you do, you'll still win the game somehow. Urbellum, I never made it. Not even good in theory either. It's just a level 7. Thought Roller, never made it. Level 8s are really hard to go into. So that's Colossal Fighter and Stardust and Red Dragon. I made a Stardust once. Never made a Colossal Fighter. I made Red Dragon for game. So that's all you need to know. Never made a Mistworm. You hardly ever go in your extra deck. You will go into your level 6 though. Brian Act just there was a chance for me to win a second playmat, but I fumbled and I didn't make Brian Act when I should have. So yeah, make Brian Act when you hit an OTK, guys. Black Rose because level 7. Cataster, never made it, and Armor, never made it, and Gorse Token because it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, but shout out to all the players that I got deck profiles on. I'm really happy that you guys gave me your deck profiles. It helps me grow my channel and stuff. I definitely want to be in the Edison format space. Shout out to I also met Keegan. So hi Keegan, if you're watching, hi. He's a cool guy, and he's gonna have an RBET tournament in Fullerton at Card Addiction. So show up there for the RBET if you guys live in SoCal. All right, that's all I want to say. Oh yeah, one last thing. There's going to be a collectibles exchange event for a PS5 tournament. It's going to be next week. So if you guys are watching, go over there and I'll meet you guys, and I'll be doing coverage there too.
Oh, so your side deck is here.
Yeah, I forgot about my side deck, guys. 2 Book of Moon. I side Book of Moon because I side decrease. I need defensive cards, and that's what it is. Really important side deck card, and I wish I had 2 copies in my deck actually. In my side deck, it was Consecrated Light. I played a lot of Blackwings, so Consecrated Light lets you survive against Blackwings, but it's also a fairy, and so your Shining Angel and your Nova Summoner can get you this, can get you there. So if you have a Recruiter, you can actually go into Consecrated Light and then pretty much slow down the game so that Blackwings don't kill you. And they're forced to use Icarus attack on the Consecrated Light or Brain Control. So if you can force a Brain Control with Consecrated Light, you've already done a service for your deck. So Brain Control, they'll steal your monster and then attack Consecrated Light with the monster they stole from you. So yeah. I played 3 DD Crows. I'm thinking about just cutting it to 2. Just because everybody plays around this in game 2 and 3. All the good players anyways. So yeah, it's just, yeah. It's also searchable with Sangan, so there's really no need to have more than 2. I side Solemn Judgment. Why? Because if Decree is really bad against that matchup, I side Solemn Judgment. I don't know why else. I just copy Carpath's. So whatever his reasoning is the reason I'm going to give you. Mind Crush, same thing. It was in his list. It ended up being pretty good against Heroes and Blackwings. So yeah, use that. 3 Electric Virus, never sided this card in at all. I don't even know what to side it in for.
Dragons and Machines, no?
Yeah, I guess Dragons and Machines. I never played against Dragons and Machines. I played another Cyber Dragon for the same reasons that I mentioned before, so I can Synchro into 7. And this card, Snipe Hunter. Never sided it once, but in theory you can destroy like a Royal Oppression, and Royal Oppression is really kind of a problem. And with Breaker, it gets bottomless, so you don't want your Breaker to get bottomless. With this, you can call Priority, discard a card that you might need, like a Fairy monster or whatever, and then kill the Royal Oppression so you can special summon your Nami monsters like Christia. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Peace out, guys.
Thanks.